made a decision. You did what you thought was decent. Was it decent? Who knows? What the hell is decent out here? What's the gauge? You're the gauge. You made a decision. Now stand by it.
Hey folks, and welcome to another episode of Michigan Pathways. So that's a little opening clip from my favorite TV series, 1883, and kind of leading into today's thing. So I don't want to get too carried away with this. So if you guys read anything out of my Facebook page, Michigan Hikers, Michigan Pathways, I put up a story, and I'm going to read just an excerpt of it, but then I'm going to read one of the comments. And what we're trying to kind of say here is it's risk and reward, you know. That's what backpacking is. Or any love or passion that you have, you're going to go to the extremes, okay? And sometimes those extremes, even flagged by caution, we tend to go, but this is what I want to do. This is what I do. This is my passion, okay? Backpackers are the same way. They push themselves. They challenge themselves all the time. The extreme ones. Now, I'm not saying, us weekend warriors or the ones that, kind of get out 3 or 4 times a year and stuff like that aren't extreme. We push ourselves as we go out. And sometimes we kind of ignore things. Or we know they're there. We just tend to flow with it. So, what am I trying to get at here is I'm trying to find the date on this. This is about 5 days ago. So the title is An Experienced Hiker Dies in Solo Trek in Blinding Waist-Deep Snow in New Hampshire Mountains. So I'm just going to kind of read you the opening here. An experienced hiker. Now I'm not going to use names. If you guys want to find it, you can go out and read the rest of it. An experienced hiker who had accomplished the Triple Crown of challenging cross-country trails died in New Hampshire White Mountains during a solo hike in brutal conditions, including single-digit temperatures, harsh winds, and waist-deep snow. The hiker was an experienced hiker who ran his own long-distance trail guide business and had walked this familiar trail for many times before. So it goes on and on about the rescue and such like that. So I had one of my listeners chime in here, and this is an extreme example of one tragedy. I think most people are aware that they shouldn't be out in these conditions. 99% of the people that listen or attend outing events or podcast events would never attempt something like this. It's risk versus reward, and this guy risked a lot for his own personal gratification. When we do these things daily, we take risks. Most of us make calculated risks based on the severity of the harm that could come from our actions. And that's true. When we are out there, we push ourselves and we go, I should be stopping. Or, I've hiked this X amount of this today, or I'm going to push the envelope past sundown, or I'm going to do this, and carry less, and less because I want to go faster. Folks, I will never come on here and tell you how to hike your hike. I am never going to tell you what you should and shouldn't carry of your own personal. My beliefs and my understanding and the focus on this channel is the 10 essentials. Now, we all know what they are. Some of them fluctuate here and there, but we have to have, something out there to protect us, to keep us, safe and out of harm's way. But sometimes we kind of, I really don't need this, or I don't need that. I'll be all right if I go one night or when this stuff. Why take the risk, folks? Because that's just who we are. I applaud anybody who goes out and does what they feel, and the reward in the end is happiness. You may come out of it in the end and go, I didn't get what I set out to do. And that's okay. Because there's always another chance if you have the opportunity. So, without keeping on rambling on about here and stuff, folks, my heart goes out to the family and to the hiker, and whoever else, that has lost their lives to the outdoors and such. Never do I want to, read about this. But when you read about this and you understand, the risk and reward, we've all may have had that. We've all may have done something in our life that we've took a risk and the reward was great in the end. But did we ever stop and think of the outcome of, man, if this would have happened here or something happened here, we could have been a whole different story. Do we dread on that? No. Because it didn't happen. But we put it in the back of our mind as a safety moment. Okay? So that's what we're kind of focusing here on today. So, I got another episode coming out this week. I said I've been kind of under weather. Ear infection has really set me back as far as listening. So if my voice is a little off today, I do apologize. So with that being said, you guys have a great weekend. Go Lions if you're a Lions fan. And this is definitely good for Detroit and the folks who enjoy football and the Detroit Lions. So on that note, I will see you guys out on the trail. Take care. Bye.